No. BOP just pretty much returns everything to stock on road cars. Yeah. Which toilet paper would you rather wipe your ass with, cheese grater or lava? About to run this game. Is that you that's already watching? Yeah. Hush. I know. I haven't been able to game for 2 days. Fuck you. Did you lose? I joined a 32 user league. There's some good dudes in there, bro. Most of them run at night anyway. Some of them are Arkansas State, some of them are Tulane, some of them are fucking Georgia, Bama. I'm Bama, but the team is not shit, bro. They went 2-10 last year because the dude didn't. I guess he got busy with work. I guess. Hang on, I gotta go tell the kids to get to bed. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Atlas. Atlas. Come on. Kevin. Yeah, they won't give me a charge. They won't give me a charge. I didn't get one. I was getting one. She said I'll just charge it anyway. How charge is it? 24. Just turn it off. Then charge it anyway. All right.
The 70. I'm running the 70 Chevelle because my dad had a 69 Chevelle that's now made its way to the museum the last I knew.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Dog. It's to grab. Open spaces. Inside the 30. He's at touchdown.
You see how this QB does now. He didn't do shit against fucking... That motherfucker was 0 for 7. No, he was overthrowing everything, bro, and like I couldn't get away from pressure. They were constantly pressuring me, bro. Like I don't have the offensive line I'm used to having. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not good.
We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a...
Well, your offensive line stepped up pretty damn good.
Two guys, one on each side. When they have the football, like, they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little
Yeah.
ground to cover.
Well, you know that your team's competent now.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snags it inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going. Pass interference. Those are the kind
Why?
of mistakes that will absolutely kill you. Get an explosive play, and they bring it back because of a penalty.
Against who? Georgia and who else?
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The
Oh,
house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle. It's Drive. He'll be
Well, if you're ranked high enough, you'll still get in.
needed about 3 more on that one. The Vols will put this one away.
You didn't even drop out the top 4 last year.
For the first time. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Okay, that's not going to be a thing. My starting running back is not going to be returning punts. It's tough. Ow. Sorry, bud. Kanoi's been there since he was a true freshman. He's going to remain the slot receiver.
Start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the back. it short. To the ground with the ball. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Really shows you his skills on
I'm
that
about
last
to boot
run.
him from the
Today,
league.
If you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh, bro, my fullback just got a big-ass touchdown because my running back fumbled on a hurdle. My fullback picked it up and took it to the house. That shit was crazy. That was fucking insane.
I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky play? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum change.
That's because that's the Red River rivalry.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with
Yeah, well, just
Kevin, what do you got?
it would just be out of conference.
Clash between top 15 teams. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hands it off. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
I can't believe he lost that game, bro.
He just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against. Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Madden. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
The Volunteers are rolling down the field. To the end.
No, I booted him. I told him I was going to. Cause, yeah, and he's still on the server, but he's been busy with work and.
Running back searching for a hole. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. Puts up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll go to the toss. Got some room headed to go.
One thing this team has shown early this year is not take them
Wow.
to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They shut game. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions for success.
Nah, it's a little bit, but not as much as they do in All-American. All-American is the closest to being like a sim because you don't get as much CPU help.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to...
He got one earlier, but they got an offensive pass interference.
He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up every yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do.
And he's all bottled up and out.
That's 2 fumbles by my running back, bro.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense.
I don't know what the hell happened with that play.
Gonna lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one
Your
explosive
guess
play
is good as mine.
to galvanize you a bit.
I'll
That's
take it, though.
They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets
Yeah, I think ever.
blown up for a loss.
Ever in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Then I get hit by 3 dudes anyway.
25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got early season,
I knew that was coming. I seen it as soon as the ball got hyped.
you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
A first down run in the red zone. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Never a doubt. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room.
Hang on.
Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the
kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Give to the running back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Proctor. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
That's caught. It's driving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Lost a throw on first down. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the right. He's got it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's driving. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Lost a throw. He's working against the clock. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in. That is a good sign for this offense.
just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Tyree. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown ball. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll try the outside to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got one. There he goes. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we go 7 with the halftime.
All right, I'm back.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And
Yeah, player of the half with 2 fumbles.
that coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will.
I thought he was going to break that run that it's showing right now.
It's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it
I was trying to break outside that lineman. If I'd have been able to break outside him, I would have had it.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Bro, did you see that their touchdown drive? Their receivers were catching everything. Like getting hit sticked, and it's like, God, what the fuck?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging in the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game. So I expect them to come out here lighting it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't
Go big or go home.
They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he'll move his way
Fuck.
forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to
Should have thrown that ball, bud.
They got to keep that up
But
here
my
in
dude
the
would have been right there anyway.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense.
I was in man coverage. The dude's there every time.
Last week we saw the highlights and just give it to the running back, let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting.
Well, he was going to go to the running back, and then I covered the running back late. You can see it. Everybody else was covered. I was hoping he would have thrown it. Because I would have picked that motherfucker and took off.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing
Yeah, I
you
know.
step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. They're going to send up the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket.
He went to the draft, bro. First round. Bro, my kicker just kicked a 60-yarder, and he had about 5 yards left.
50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Look at this. Yeah, he had about another 5 yards, 3 to 5 yards. But his fucking meter moves quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him.
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm, and I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, they're entering.
Bro held on to that ball for a long time.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
Are you talking about that quick-ass takeoff?
How comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, he's no doubt. But this offense
Bruh,
like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Toss to the outside. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Got his man downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They got it at the 30. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
fucking way, dude.
Trying to take it back.
I threw it in anticipation, and the fucking, yeah. I'm just gonna play my freshman all year, probably.
And if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
He is.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final.
No.
Here's the handoff. And this one
Y'all ain't running the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks
Have
like
fun.
for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second, because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him.
Oh, I heard their quarterback.
Least amount of hits as possible, because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Exactly. Ball don't lie.
Return the run, a play by this defense to get the football.
Just simply stated that fucking last interception was bullshit.
That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
There's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw, it's Dog. Fires to the big time. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I love it. Nice play call. Nice
Hesitate to move out of your playbook.
Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there.
They're probably not going to be after this.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee work the Big Orange offense on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure coming. Not able to hook up the air.
I guess.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard. But
They run a lot of empty, bro.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete.
I can't believe he dropped that.
Afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be a little...
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's loose down the middle.
That receiver's fast, bro. My DBs couldn't catch him. One of them was catching him, but he was too far back.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, dude, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. On that
What are you
last
watching?
drive, defense had no idea what was happening.
Yeah.
Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone.
Yeah, you saw the experience of this offense that last drive, too,
Oh.
on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these
Yeah.
plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Looking to pass. It's done. Got his man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Oh, he's got a chance.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. On the move to his left. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6.
So, right late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Nobody.
And
No.
the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Dropping back, it's Tyree. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Madden. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together.
I've seen that too.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job putting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Volunteer. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they
I
can.
would have too.
Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Looks as if the hands team will be.
Oh, I thought he was gonna make it through there. I was about to run that bitch back.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense
Fuck
here
no.
should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And just wedges to the head a bit before he's brought down.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
He's going to fire into the gun.
Holy fuck. Bro.
This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it.
He's a contest. He's a
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
He's a contested specialist, like 6'3" though. Remember in 25, that one that I had, he was 6'5", like 195 pounds.
After taking
Everybody hated that motherfucker. He caught shit triple covered.
got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And he had like 95 speed.
The uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion.
And then you paired him with my QB, had like 93 speed.
Be called on to protect this
Nah.
lead.
I can't believe I didn't win a natty with that guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route. Hell,
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown ball.
nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Running into the open space. Touchdown, Oregon! The head yardage, the big play. Special teams coming through. Lining up for the PAT. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Stillwater for a long time.
Looking to throw, it's Tyree. Grabbed over the middle, it's Miranda. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Miranda. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go to the air on third and short. Just flying through the air like a superhero.
Yeah, look at the score.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the line quickly, they spike it.
They got a long touchdown, and then they kicked the onside, bro. I shit you not, I ran the onside back. Like, you remember how I told you, oh, there's that fucking hole. He would have been gone. Yeah, that hole was there again, and he was gone.
Back to pass. Throwing right.
Oh.
Gets away from one, finds room.
Ain't been nothing but offense the last 4 minutes of the game, bro.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Good God, this shit is insane.
Nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight. Push the ball
I can't believe this shit, bro. It was just like fucking 21 to fucking, I don't know. I was up by 14, and then now it's like
Getting set for the point after.
each team is.
Right
Yeah.
down the middle. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, you didn't want to kick it to him again. That's the dude that returned.
Able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense
I want a first down at least.
20 ticks remaining.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now. if you're the
Outside of my
defense.
one
So
QB throwing
this
2
has gotta be
picks.
excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice
You
job.
see what I see? You see what I see?
Dropping back, it's Dahl. Fires deep for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way.
He was covered by the whatchamacallit dude, but
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
okay, you gonna go for that Hail Mary still. They ain't even gonna kneel the ball. They going for the Hail Mary.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On first down.
Launch that bitch, please.